retired professional tennis player. She joins us live now from Santa Monica, California. She also talked about how important motherhood is for her. And of course, you know, a lot of us know how difficult it is being working mothers. I can certainly not imagine how hard it must be to be a mother and a full-time professional tennis player who's expected to be at the top of her game. You retired in the late 90s. You started having kids slightly after that. But just walk us through your thoughts on what that balance must be like, motherhood, while you're at the top of your tennis game.
Yeah, there's very few players in the history of tennis that have walked in Serena's steps, and in fact, nobody in their early 40s. So Serena, as always, making history, I think announcing her retirement today with some great deal of sadness, actually, when you read the Vogue story, because she realized in order to grow her family at age 41, she couldn't do both, unlike male athletes. So she pointed out sort of the inequity there, but that's a natural inequity that some things we can change, right? But that's going to be something that we can't change. You know, I think in many ways, it certainly is time when you consider how little she's been able to play in the last 13, 14 months. US Open, where she won her first of 23 majors, to come full circle and to retire at this year's US Open. It feels like the right time and really on her own terms, which wasn't the case last year at Wimbledon 13 months ago.
This is a woman who, I mean, she said that she picked up, obviously you've seen King Richard, as have I, but she said that she picked up her first tennis racket roughly around age 3, if not earlier than that. So tennis has really been her entire life. And of course, we all know that if you are going to make it to the top of the tennis game, it really does have to consume your entire life when it comes to practicing day in, day out. As a former tennis player yourself, what did retirement feel like for you? Serena Williams talks about it really reluctantly. She doesn't even like the word retirement. Tennis is clearly all she's ever known. But once you retire and you say goodbye to the game for good, what do those sort of early days and months afterwards feel like?
Well, for me, I actually had already started to make my transition into broadcasting of major tennis tournaments, thanks to ESPN and now Tennis Channel as well. I have a tennis court in my backyard. My kids play. I've been able to play tennis with generations of my family. So for me personally, I looked at it as never really needing to say goodbye to the sport of tennis, just to the elite level of being a professional player. I mean, Serena's earned $94 million, most ever by a female tennis player, and her 4 gold medals, 73 total titles, her 2 Serena slams. There's only one thing she hasn't done in the sport of tennis, and that's to win the calendar year Grand Slam. That's the hardest thing to do, but she's done everything else multiple times. And I do think it is time to move on, and she has a lot to look forward to. You mentioned her Serena Ventures, you know, helping startups that are run by women. She's got a lot of great things going on. She can be as impactful in the coming years off the court as she's been on the court.
It's interesting because, you know, you retired just as Serena Williams was sort of coming into the spotlight. How much has the game changed, do you think, in the past 2 decades for female athletes in particular?
Well, for female athletes across many more sports than just tennis, tennis has led the way really since open tennis started in 1969, and Billie Jean King in the early 70s led the charge. Serena and Venus Williams are of the generation, they carried it forward even more. And now it's starting to spread to other female sports, really rising to the occasion of packed stadiums. They just had the Euro Soccers in Europe and for the women, and nothing like what it was 20 years ago, where people didn't even know if the women were playing. So people like Serena Williams have changed, not just tennis. I mean, look at all the great African-American female players that have stepped up. And even Anj Jabeur, who's setting history for Arab nations, being 2 in the world from Tunisia. I think a lot of this, you can look at pioneers like Serena Williams and say these athletes have really been inspired by what Serena's accomplished.
Yeah, she will never be forgotten. One of the